It's been a while since I made any videos. All those other videos I made, I was in Springtown at that church slash halfway house that we all had to leave because the owner died. Since then, I've been at this halfway house in Fort Worth. This is my bedroom. Today's Thanksgiving, and I hoped today to be in my apartment. Uh, Last month on the 28th was actually my move-in date, but they didn't have the apartment ready. But now it's about done, and so I hoped that I would have been able to move there earlier this week, but it looks like I'm not going to get to until between Monday and Friday next week, probably. And so it is what it is. And but I'm doing well. Uh, my job is prospering. I have a good job. I've been promoted over a department basically of the e-waste recycling. I don't get paid a lot of money, but I get paid enough. And God is with me. I'm eligible this coming month in December, the 28th, which is between Christmas and New Year's, but to get off my monitor. I'm on a GPS monitor, so that means I'm basically on house arrest. I can go to work and back, or to go grocery shopping and little things like that. And now they've allowed me to go like to a restaurant every now and then to eat, and I can go to a church Christmas concert next month. Uh, some things like that. But other than that, I pretty much have to go straight home, straight to work most days, and so that's why I'm sitting here on Thanksgiving Day, dressed in a t-shirt in the dark. And but I'm blessed. My life is well, and I'm sorry that I haven't made videos yet, but I'm going to get to it. I bought stuff. I thought I was going to move in last month, so I bought like a computer station and table, like L-shaped, and for a little room that's in the apartment. I bought podcast equipment. I bought all kinds of things. It's just piled up in here, in this little bitty room that I'm in, and just waiting to go. And so I went and looked at the apartment yesterday. It was kind of a disappointment. It's 776 square feet, but and it's 2 stories. You go upstairs for the bedroom and like a little den and stuff like that. And then there's a living room, dining room, and kitchen in the bottom floor, and a closet that's not a closet. When you open it up, it's actually a tiny bathroom downstairs. Then upstairs is a normal bathroom that's also small. And that's what really surprised me, because the blueprint and the square footage make it seem like it should be much bigger, but it's actually only just small rooms. And then on top of that, it just looks kind of ghetto-y to me. There's a fireplace, but there's some broken tiles. Just everything looks like that. It's not new looking at all, but that's what you expect. It's my first apartment as an adult. Believe it or not, I'm 56 years old. I lived in an apartment once before, but it was in somebody else's name. This is the first apartment I have found and rented myself in my entire life. So it's kind of like a starter apartment. And so I'll be signing a year lease, and I'll be there for a year. And who knows, it may grow on me. When I turn it into my home. Right now, it's just empty and just gloomy and dark and stuff like that. But at least it has a dishwasher and a good fridge and stuff like that. So it ought to be suitable for me. I don't really need a lot of things. I don't have a lot of things, and so I really don't need a lot of room. But I don't know. When you're picturing in your mind where you want to live, you want your living room to be a little bigger, even though I may not hardly ever use it, and things like that. And I would like to have people over, maybe do Bible studies or something in my living room, and that can be done. I can actually, since I don't watch a lot of TV, but I watch movies now and then. But I just do it all on my computer, so I guess my living room could just be a study. And but we'll see how things go. One step at a time. The Lord's directing, the Lord's guiding, and so we're going to get to the destination that we need to get to. And He's going to make sure that that's the good thing about God is He knows all the answers and He has all the plans, and so we make our plans, and we think we know the future or what we've got planned, how it's going to turn out, and all these things. But God's grace covers us in all of our mistakes, even when we sin and fall short, or even get sin and turn back for a moment or something like that. God's gifts and calling are without repentance, so He always brings us back, and in that is a restoration to the direction and the path and the calling in our life that He has on us. And He's faithful to succeed with that with us. He doesn't start a project and have to abort it. He's God. And so I'm a project. You're a project if you're a Christian of God, to transform us into the image of Christ and to utilize us in this world for His good and glory and for the good of others in such a way that it brings joy in our life and benefits us as well. We're not just tools used by God for His glory. We're living beings that He created, that He loves. And so, our apartments may not always be what we want in the beginning, or maybe ever. Maybe our desires will change, or maybe our circumstances will change. But in any case, we're going to get to where we need to get to, and we're going to go there. No matter how winding the road may lead us, we're going to go there because God is guiding us and God is directing us. And He already knew all the little tricks and turns we make. And I'm so thankful for that because it gives me confidence to know that I'm going to get there. And it also takes the pressure off of me to have to succeed, because I already know that in the end, even maybe the short term, I am going to succeed because God has directed my path. And so I don't have to carry that weight. I don't carry that burden. Sometimes I do fret a little bit, am I going to get this apartment this week or that week? I would have liked to move last month. I lived with people in prison with cellies and stuff for 36 years, I don't want to live in a house full of men, sharing bathrooms and bedrooms and space. And, I had to go out at like 3 in the morning to another room just to have a place to pray while everybody's asleep. And I don't like that. I want to live on my own. I want to start my own life. I want to be, work on my books, my novels, and ministry that God has, the website that I started, all these kind of things. I want to do all this that I began over there in that other halfway house where I had the space and the time and things like that for it that I don't have anymore. So I'll be glad for all those things to start. And I thank God that there's been this delay. I don't know why this delay's been here, but I thank God for it because it's in His plan. And so however it's working out, it's going to be better, and He'll show me maybe on the other side, this is why I didn't let you do that, last month or the month before or whatever. And so I'm grateful for that. And I just wanted to give y'all an update on where I'm at and what's going on. God bless.